Okay, I'll let them introduce themselves.
All right. Ready? All right, here we go. All right, welcome everyone. We have Wisconsin-Whitewater Warhawks, our third team today for press conference day. And I want to welcome all of you guys here today. This is the 47th annual Division III men's basketball semifinals and finals. The third year in Fort Wayne at the beautiful Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. A couple notes about Wisconsin-Whitewater: 25-7, went 9-5 in the conference play. That was third in the WIAC, but they did win the conference tournament, champions there. In the NCAA tournament thus far, and they've been all on the road, right, Coach? All on the road for their NCAA games. They had a neutral win against Wabash, 90-83. A road win against Case Western Reserve, 78-75. Neutral win over Johns Hopkins, 83-82 in overtime, and that thrilling neutral win in the final over Oswego State, 77-74. This is the fifth national semifinal appearance for Wisconsin-Whitewater. They're a four-time national champion, 1984, 1989, 2012, and 2014. They also made the national semifinals in 1983. The Warhawks riding a streak of 12 wins in the last 13 games, including 9 wins in a row. It's Coach Pat Miller. Coach, you want to introduce your players or have them do it?
Sure, you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Trayvon Chisholm. I'm technically a junior from McFarland, Wisconsin.
I'm Carter Capstran. I'm a sophomore from Franklin, Wisconsin.
Delvin Barnstable, junior from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. I'm Miles Barnstable. I'm a freshman from Sheboygan, Wisconsin as well.
Okay. Coach, you want an opening comment about your team getting here?
We're thrilled to be here. As you noted, we've been road warriors for the last month, basically playing a lot of games in dark uniforms and on the road, and just it's been an amazing run. This team plays with a lot of purpose. There's a lot of connectivity between them, a very unified group, and we're thrilled to be here. Congratulations to the other teams. It shapes up to be a great Final Four. You know, I've been around Division III a long time, and sometimes there's pretty dominant favorites and predictability, but this year I think there's 4 great teams, and I think anybody could come out of here with the championship. So we're excited to be a part of it, and thankful for the committee, all the work they do. I've been on the rack forever, and I know what goes into it, and your reward is constant criticism for whatever it is you do. So I appreciate I know the time and effort everybody puts in, all the time and effort everybody has put in to make this a great championship and a great student-athlete experience, and it's already evident. We've only been here a short while, and it's evident the quality we're seeing. So we're thankful and happy to be here.
All right. Trayvon, I got a question for you here. I got you guys 7-0 in the postseason, right, counting conference tournament, but 6 of those have been 7 points or less. You had one blowout win that was at Oshkosh in the conference final. How have you guys been able to get through all of those games with W's?
Well, everybody on our team, we just always grind and we push through. Those games, obviously, we played some tough teams, but our team is just always willing to push through on everything and grind to get through it. Even when they're close games, we always have the mindset that we can still win. So we go out there and we play to win.
Excellent. Delvin, you're a junior. You're one of the elder statesmen really on this team. Such a young team. Talk about how you guys have grown through the season and to get to this point right here. I mean, you have one senior on your roster.
Yeah, we've grown a lot. It's really noticeable comparing the beginning of the season to now. We run our plays more efficiently. We're way better on defense than we were in the beginning first half of the season. And we're just executing things way better than we were in the first half of the season.
Miles, what's been working for you in the tournament? I mean, you've been piling up the 20-point games.
I've just been trusting my teammates because they have a lot of trust in me throughout the year. I've seen that as a trend. And then I've just been playing my game confidently. Even though everyone else who's on the court who's guarding me is probably a couple years older than me, I don't really see it that way. I team is just another opponent.
And then Carter, you had a couple double-doubles down there in the sectional. What was working well for you?
Really, when it gets to these games, like I've said in the past, I really just like to look at my teammates, look in the stands to my family, and also think about who we're doing this for. So I think just that extra motivation of being in a big setting and being in big games has really just helped me mentally stay confident and be ready.
Nice. This could be any of the players. You can jump in. How do you think your league play, hardened you? Because you could have played Oshkosh again here this week, tomorrow. But how do you think your league play really toughened you up?
Our conference is just really great. So, like everybody is really just a tough team to play. So I feel like that really prepared us for every game that we played so far. Most of the teams out here play with a lot of grit and a lot of like hard work. So it's really just going out there and just thinking that we can beat every team, which I believe we can, and just doing it.
I've thrown this into a couple of guys. Is there a point in the season where you realize, hey, we got something here, we can really make a run?
Really, for us, I think personally, the way that I see it is when we beat lacrosse on the road for the first time. I think we really showed our true potential, and it kind of made me think at least that, wow, we really do have a chance to go all the way. And I feel like that gave us just all-around confidence and a little more of a team bond, just to understand that we can trust each other, and when we work together, we can really be a very good team.
You're talking about the conference semifinal?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No.
Or
Regular
the-
season.
Oh,
Regular
the
season
season.
game,
Gotcha.
right.
Because then you had to do it in the conference semifinal. also.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else have a point really where they realize, hey, this could be something special?
Yeah, I even bring it back to River Falls. We lost to them the game before, and then after that, when we beat them close, that's kind of where, at least for me personally, I thought that we'd go, because we beat lacrosse before that, and I thought we'd have the tools to do it again. So for me, that was when I thought we could go pretty far.
You're talking about that first home game in the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotcha. Coach, thoughts on your opponent? They've already been here and talked about your squad a little bit.
They're really good. Really impressed by what we've seen from them. They've obviously been good for a number of years now. Very strong, great physicality, great shooting, really solid inside game, good defensively, good offensively. And when you get to this point, that's what you expect to see. If you have holes in your team, usually they get exploited by now, and they don't have holes. Really like the way they play, well coached, run good stuff. So it's a great challenge for us. But as I've said, that's what you expect when you get to this point.
And guys, you guys haven't been home for a while, but is it kind of cool that you're going to be within driving distance? You think you'll have some fans here really pumped about the semifinals?
Oh yeah, everybody from McFarland is definitely coming. My phone was getting spammed by all the parents and other students I went to school with, and they all said they were coming. So I feel like we're gonna have a pretty big fan base here.
The other thing people may not be aware of, Ryan and I are both from Janesville, which is a big General Motors town. And when the General Motors plant shut down, a lot of people who still had to continue to work in order to get to their pension moved to Fort Wayne, or at least commuted here. So there's a pretty strong southern Wisconsin, Janesville-Whitewater area contingent that's here. And I've heard from some of those people they're excited to get out and support us.
Nice. Was it spring break? When was your spring break?
We haven't had it yet.
Okay, so is there a pretty cool vibe on campus, guys? Anybody?
Yeah, I'd say there's a great vibe, especially just coming back from the last few games, going to classes and stuff. Everybody's saying good luck when it's the Natty. It's just really cool how everybody comes together when a team has great success, and hopefully have more success.
Kevin, you want to take that also? Oh, no, okay. Anybody else out here? Coach, is there anybody you've played this season that kind of makes you think, hey, that's Mount Union, that kind of thing? There are similarities somewhere.
A number of teams, and you guys kind of addressed it. What our conference prepares you for. What I've always told our teams, if you can be in the top couple teams in our conference, you can contend for a national championship. We're just tested game in and game out. In some conferences, there's couple really good teams, some okay teams, and the bottom half is basically a glorified bye week where you can get a lot of guys in and rest up, and we don't have that in our league. And in that mindset, if you don't show up against the last place team, you're going to get beat, which we almost did against Stout on the road. We won late in the season in overtime. So that constant level of recruiting against those teams, having to play them week in and week out, it certainly prepares you. So, their physicality, I think, is certainly a strength. Do I think they're more physical than River Falls and Oshkosh? Probably not. So the good thing is you've seen almost everything within our conference that you're going to see in this venue at a high level. So in a lot of respects, that prepares you, and they know they've been there.
Nice. All right, anybody out there? All right, thank you, coach and players. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.